What's going on, y'all? I'm Jerry, and as promised, I'm giving y'all my opinions on the Survivor Series pay-per-view last night. And I felt like it was a pretty good pay-per-view. It wasn't too much exciting things that happened last night, and it was just a typical pay-per-view where they have a lot of good matches and a lot of not so good matches. So I was only excited for like a couple of matches last night, to be honest. And the first match wasn't really that good to me, but I just didn't like how Seth kind of just gave Sheamus an open shot to eliminate him first. So I didn't like that. I felt like the Street Profits in the New Day match was one of the best matches on the card. I like how it was big moves after big moves, near falls after near falls. Montez Ford used the Trouble in Paradise against Kofi, and though the Street Profits later on got the win, and Montez Ford is a star. I feel like though he's like with the right push, he could be the next WWE champion easily. Angelo Dawkins did his thing. Kofi and Xavier both did their things, of course. I feel like the tag division should definitely be better than what it is, and last night was a good match by two of the best champions and two of the best tag team champions on both respective brands keep battling out for brand supremacy. Next match was Sasha versus Asuka, who both delivers every time they face against each other. They got extremely great chemistry. I like that little sequence they had at the end where it was like uh, roll up after roll up after roll up, and it was just like back and forth action a lot. So I like that. And Sasha ended up beating Asuka clean, caught her off guard with another roll with a I think it's a schoolboy or a roll up. I can't really remember what the exact term for the pin she did, but that was a pretty good match. Uh, the Team Raw versus Team SmackDown women's match, I thought it was pretty good. Peyton Royce and Bianca Belair look like two superstars out there, two future champions. What can I say? That ending, I hated. I hated that ending. I felt like Bianca should have won that match for her team, being the sole survivor. She did so well by just putting up a fight, being the last person on the team, and by them having both Bianca and Nia eliminated, it didn't make sense to me. And Lana standing on the thing, which made Lana the sole survivor of the match, which I just didn't like about that. Overall, it was a pretty good match. Bianca looked like a star. I feel like she's a future women's champion. Definitely a future women's champion sometime later on in the future. I don't know what they're doing with Lana, so I can't really just pinpoint on what that is. Roman versus Drew, which was right after that match. Pretty good match. I watched it today. I kind of fell asleep on it last night. I was tired from work, and man, it was just finisher after finisher, near fall after near fall. It was a pretty back and forth match with both men trying to prove who is the dominant champion of their respective brand. Roman ended up winning because of Jay cheating for him, kind of interfering after the referee was knocked out, and Roman ended up hitting a low blow and finishing the match off with a Superman punch and submission, which led to Drew being passing out because of due to the move. And I feel like those two got amazing chemistry. I definitely don't think this the last you'll see of them facing off against each other. I hope they face each other real soon in the future. And it's a pretty good match, bro. I like Drew McIntyre. When Drew first was in WWE before he got released, I did not think he was that good until he went to TNA. and I think 2014 under his real name, Drew Galloway. And I think Drew came back to WWE to prove a point and show the world that he can be a, a great champion, a great wrestler and a great champion in the big leagues in WWE. So my hats off to Drew and Roman for putting up a good fight, and I understood why they allowed Jay to interfere in the match was because he lost against Daniel Bryan 2 weeks in a row, and he lost the the SmackDown Men's Team match last night, and he let Roman down, he let the Tribal Chief down. So I understood that. And the ending to the pay-per-view was the Undertaker tribute, where everybody who Undertaker faced off throughout his 30-year career, friends and foes, both celebrated the dead man in one of his last moments in WWE. Just an ending to a great career, 30 years of a hell of a career. Undertaker is truly a legend, and just man, just can't write 30 years of just a great career like that from 1990 to now. Damn, that's a long time. I always, when I was a kid, I started watching the WWE in 2004, and Undertaker was one of the guys who I liked, who I gravitated towards on SmackDown back in the day, and just to continuously watch him every year, every week on SmackDown, and every year as the years went down, man, he's just a living legend right now. So I hope Undertaker has a great retirement and just continues to flourish as the years go on. So thank you, Undertaker, for everything. Let me know down in the comments of what y'all thought about Survivor Series. I love to share my opinions and hear your opinions about the pay-per-view last night. And let me know which matches were your favorite. See y'all later. Peace. I love y'all.